from the Boston area. She moved here a year or so ago. And what you may not know about her is that she is a very gifted chiropractor who is just starting up her practice here. So she has some information about that. But she's also a gluten-free eater and an avid cook, and she is going to demonstrate arugula pesto and talk a little bit about gluten-free. Now, for her own website, our very own friend Jeff here is going to videotape this, so if we could stand in quiet, that would help us be able to hear her on the video.
Thanks. Yes, I have been practicing for 25 years. And I always worked with other types of health practitioners, acupuncturists, naturopaths, energy healers, all different types. And so I've learned a lot from them about health. The thing about arugula is that it is a green and it's really good for your liver. And why that's important for you this time of year is that in the spring, the liver chi, or the energy in the liver, rises up in the body like sap rises in trees. And what it does to you when it goes that way, it's not supposed to flow that way, it's supposed to go down. It makes you kind of, spacey and a little irritable and angry at times. So you want to eat greens to help your liver get through this time of the year where the energy goes the wrong way. So like spring does, it pops up dandelion greens. It's really amazing how the earth kind of helps us out. So the reason why I picked arugula pesto is because it's really versatile. It keeps for a long time, much longer than basil does. As you know, basil can turn brown pretty quickly, and so can the pesto. I got this recipe out of Giada's Everyday Italian, and of course, adapted it like we all do that with food recipes. So she calls for 2 cups of arugula, and I use pretty much the whole container.
Linda, hold on for a second.
Sure.
Just so we can bring because you've got your back to your video.
Oh, sorry.
So it's okay. With my movie maker, we can cut this whole part out, right?
Yeah, edit.
Edit, edit. There we go.
My food processor broke at the last minute, so I ran over to my neighbor's, and she gave me hers, which is like so incredible. It must be from like the 70s or something like that.
Oh, yours broke?
Yeah, I just like the little tab that activates it, like broke off. So, so you just start, processing it down. I also put in a 1/4 cup of toasted pine nuts, a clove of garlic, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and that's what she recommends in the recipe. Now, she recommends 2 packed cups of arugula. I think at that time when she wrote this book, there wasn't such an ability to get baby arugula. And baby arugula is pretty mild compared to mature arugula. So that's why I put a lot more arugula in than she recommends. Okay. Now I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of oil in. All right, I'm going to put the rest of the arugula in.
So you put the whole thing in?
I do. I make a lot so
Yeah.
that, you have it. It keeps for days. I put it over pesto or pasta. I put it over, on crackers. I put it in spaghetti sauce. And she does not have pine nuts in her recipe, which, so I put pine nuts in mine, not unlike the basil pesto. And the reason why I make sure that there's some protein into there is because my job it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of physical work. I feel like I need that protein to keep me going. Okay, I'm just going to scrape the sides, get all that luscious stuff in there. Now, I use the soy Parmesan, Go Veggie, and I checked it out. It doesn't have anything, any animal products, so yay. She recommends a half a cup. I don't quite put half a cup in. I think it's kind of intense. I think it makes it a little too chalky. So I just kind of gauge it and go, okay. Now, I think this product is pretty good. It tastes pretty close to Parmesan for me. I haven't had Parmesan in quite a while. And the reason why it is that good is because my wife, Colleen, who does not eat gluten, she loves Parmesan, she's gluten-free. So I know that it's wonderful. Great. So if you had some of my pesto pasta over there, you tasted some of this.
Delicious.
Great, thank you. How many people here are gluten-free? One, I know, two, right. So there's three of us. So for me, I started having one of my knuckles swell on my finger. And I'm like going, what is going on? Why is that happening? And weirdly enough, I started having dreams of people driving through flour, like it was not good. You know how they just drive their car through it? And I woke up and I went, maybe I should not eat gluten. You know, I have patients who were gluten-free and all that. And sure enough, my knuckle swelling went away. And so instead of going through all the tests like you have to when you're gluten-free, I just stopped. And when I talk to gluten-free people who have done the test, they're saying, yeah, that's pretty much some of the symptoms that you can have for gluten-free or gluten intolerance problems. So anyway, I am also becoming a vegan, and thanks to Sue and Roger's Supper Club, it's just been great to get that influence, and I've gone to Sue's class and learned how to make some of the cheeses, which is like fantastic. It's just made my life really rich here, and I feel like I have so much more tools to then work with my patients as they come in with their problems. So, thank you so much.
I think a lot of people are interested in eating gluten-free even if they don't now. So when you give us the recipe for this, will you give us your recommendations for pasta and things like that?
Okay, so yes, I have the gluten-free rice thins from Nabisco. Nabisco's even getting into it. This is a quinoa corn product pasta. That's what I used in the dish there. I don't know how to pronounce this, sure, does anybody know how to pronounce it? But they make some really good tasting pasta products. And also everybody's got rice noodles, you know, like if you like are serving something to somebody gluten-free, you know, do rice noodles, tomato sauce, a little pesto, and it's delicious. Great.
Thank you.
Welcome. I have some recipes, but I'm sure you'll have a recipe in there.
Now, while we have all of your attention, Kevin, where are you? And where's your other thing you want? Kevin and Shane are going to do Indian spice tofu in tomato sauce. Shane, and I might put his address on the website, his address on the consumer, he has a very bad back.
Oh, no.
So he's been, yes.
Yes, I just got a text message about